We know stocks going up today, gold also posting some gains. And as it continues its bullish run, we've got Adam Johnson in Hollywood, Florida. He's attending the largest metals and mining conference in the country, maybe getting a little tan in the process. Adam he's found out that hedge funds are boosting their bets on gold, and he's with the CEO of Barrick Gold right now, Regent.
Well, I'll tell you what, Pimm, as you know, Barrick Gold is the largest gold producer in the world. Aaron, it's a pleasure to have you here with us. You're the biggest. How do you grow the business from here?
Well, I think there's a lot of things that we're doing to continue to grow and add value in the company. Clearly, we have an exploration program which has delivered some terrific results. So we expect that to be something that will continue to add reserves and resources and give us more development opportunities. We have a pretty deep project pipeline that we're advancing right now. We just completed a big mine last year called Cortez Hills, which is ramped up exceptionally well and been a big contributor this year. We got two other big ones, Pueblo Viejo, another million-ounce producer in the Dominican Republic, and then Pascua-Lama down in Chile and Argentina, another 800,000-ounce producer. And we got some projects beyond that. So we do have a deep project pipeline, which is really underpinning our target of getting to 9 million ounces within the next 5 years.
Any reason to go out and buy any more mines or any other companies, or just focus on these?
I think, we are focused on the pipeline that we have, but we also are keeping an eye out to what's in the marketplace and are constantly looking to add additional high-quality assets to our company. So it's a balanced approach between organic as well as acquisitions. So you shouldn't be surprised to see us do an acquisition, but fortunately we have a lot of other opportunities in hand already.
Well, one large investor that I spoke to said, tell you what, why don't you go by the box of chocolates theory of investing? You buy a bunch of these little companies because one of them is going to get taken out by a big guy like you. Any chocolates in your box?
Well, we do. We often hear that we are, and I often say we seem to be everyone else's exit strategy, and that they tend to present themselves as mines that are of something that would be attractive to us. So look, there are, as I said, there's a lot of things that we're looking at. Some things we like, some things we'd like to pursue, but may not be actionable. So we'll keep a close eye, and to the extent that something's there, we'll be active.
Now, costs, one of the other key themes of this whole conference. How do you keep the cost structure down?
Well, that's a challenge for sure. We, as an industry and as a company, we are all experiencing inflationary pressures, whether it be the impact of commodities, consumables, labor. So we're all experiencing that, and Barrick, we're not immune to that either. But I think in our case, we're fortunate that we do have a balance between bringing on some new low-cost mines into our production mix, like the Cortez mine, which is a sub-$300 ounce mine. So that's helping to control our overall cash cost. We've also been pretty proactive from a hedging perspective, in that we've locked in and we're fully hedged from an energy perspective, so we don't have exposure to oil.
And that's what, about 30% of your cost structure, the energy?
It'd be slightly less than that. It'd probably be in the order of 20% or so. In addition, currency. So we operate around the world. One of the big exposures we have is the Aussie dollar. Unfortunately, we got hedges in place there as well, which are significantly below where the dollar is today. So that's working well. So I think it's a combination of product mix, proactively hedging some of our exposures, and then continuous improvement, working very hard to control our cost structure. And so that's what's put us in the position we're in today. Now,
you talk about hedging your energy needs. Of course, you guys used to also forward hedge your production. In 2009, you were penalized for doing that. You pulled your hedges in. People said, we don't want to hedge.
Well, that's right. The investors, they're buying us because they want the exposure to the increase in the gold price. So we did have some hedges, and we took the step to unwind our hedges in 2009.
So far, so good.
And fortunately, it was good that we did that, because at the time, the average price that we closed out the hedge book was around $1,030 per ounce, and today we're at $1,400. So we really avoided another significant financial hit to the company. So I think, in hindsight, that was something that I think was well timed.
Now, if we can put out the crystal ball, and if gold goes to 1,800, 2,000, 2,200, is there some point at which you say, you know what, we used to hedge, maybe we'll do a little bit more again?
I think that it's there's inherently a logic to hedging, but I'd say that as a public company, and our shareholders have made it very clear to us they don't want us to hedge gold, and so we have a policy where we're not going to hedge the gold price. I think investors, if they want to hedge it, there's other ways that they can do that to offset perhaps some of the exposure they might have to us. But as a company, we have a policy where we're not going to be hedging the gold price.
Now, we only have about 30 seconds. Again, you run the largest gold mining company in the world. What is your single biggest challenge for 2011?
Biggest challenge for 2011? There's lots of challenges that we have. But look, I think the key thing is to continue executing on the plan that we have, delivering our production, controlling our costs, continue to advance our project pipeline, and moving the company forward. So it's all about execution.
Are the analyst estimates too low?
I don't want to comment specifically. I like to think that we're well positioned, that given our production profile, given our cost profile, given where the gold price is, we should have another strong financial year in 2011.
Okay, another strong financial year for Barrick Gold, the largest gold producer in the world. Pimm, thanks for giving us a little airtime from Florida.
Great to have you with us, Adam Johnson, and great for that interview, the chief executive of Barrick Gold.